Sorry about the noise. The Roomba's making a noise in there. Hope it's not too loud. What did this doodle look like when she was a baby, and how did her coat change? So I've done this before, but this time I'm going to do it all in one video. So this is Miss Roxy. This is her chair that she's allowed to sit in. And it's real leather, and you know, over the years she's scratched the chair. I'm going to get some stuff to fix the chair. I think you can paint the leather with some leather paint. Anyway, Roxy, look here. Hey, how you doing? I wanted to show you what she looks like. She's 5 years old, and I'll show you when she was a baby what she looked like. I keep her ears kind of cut short, you know, when I do her grooming. She's not been groomed for a couple of weeks. I did brush her this morning, and I'll do one of these on each one of my girls. But when Roxy was a little baby, we brought her home. I think she was 6 or 8 weeks old. I can't remember right now. But she had no hair on her face. She had no curly hair, just straight hair, and had it around the top of her head like a lion does, you know. And as she got older, you know, well, when she was a baby, her hair was pretty straight, but it was in places was stiff looking, but didn't feel stiff. And some of it was short, some of it was long. And right now, even now, her hair on her tail is straight. And she's got little light wispies coming through it, like just white wispies. And then she's got places in her hair you can see that's straighter back here. And then there's whiter places. Now in this video, the hair looks a lot whiter than what it really is in real life. But it is a lot lighter. It's markedly lighter, and it would be like spots if she was standing up. But then as you go on up her body, her hair's real curly like a poodle, even on her legs. I just brushed her just a little while ago. And her hair's super curly, like from what would be our waistline up on her body up to there. But then on her face, it's thick but straight. And as I've said many times before, I do clean feet on them in the spring and winter, like you would on a poodle, because of the thick curly hair getting, you know, picking up water and mud. I just think it's easier on them and us both to keep their feet where they won't get real, you know, full of mud or full of water and mat up, because mats are painful for them. So now after this haircut, I probably won't do clean feet on her. You know, this previous haircut I did on her maybe 3 weeks ago, I probably won't do clean feet on her anymore until late fall, early winter. And then I'll do that so that she doesn't get snowballs in her feet and everything. But when she was little, like I said, I'll show pictures after I'm through showing this part of the video. She had the scraggliest hair, and I was really worried. I thought she's gonna probably have horrible hair when she grew up, and I'd probably have to shave her down. And she turned out to be gorgeous. Now, I'm also going to show at the end a little picture or video of her right after her last groom about 3 weeks ago, because she doesn't look too smooth right now because she's been wet. She goes out in the rain to potty and to play a little bit, and she likes to get wet. So her hair will get a little damp or a little bit of rain sprinkles in it, and then it makes it curl up. And as a person that had curly hair, I understand that, because before I had cancer, which was several years ago, I had very curly hair, bad as Roxy's is. And then after I went through the radiation treatments, my hair went straight, just stick straight. And sometimes it'll still try to curl up, but it's mostly straight. So I said that because I used to, if I got my hair wet and I had it as straight as I could get it, it'd just kink up. That's what Roxy's hair does. That's what naturally curly hair does. Turns into fuzz and curls. But I think she's a gorgeous doodle. She's 5 years old. And she will not ever have puppies, because we had her spayed when she was 6 months old. And she was our only doodle then. Now we have 2 others that, if you watch my channel, you know that. But we have 2 other doodles. that are intact, and they'll be moms someday if I can ever find a suitable male that I want to use and help this. She's a really good girl, though. She's a very good girl. And she'd love to take a nap if her mom had quit filming her. That's what the problem is. Moms with a camera. Anyway, her little cover, they've all got their own little fleece robe thing, lap robe thing. She's gone. But, and they all match. But what's so bad, they're hot-natured, so in the summer they don't care much about their robes, so they poke it down in the chair. But anyway, that's all about Roxy. That's how her hair looks. 5 years old. I'll show her from birth to 5. And I'll have to voice that over. There's one of my grooming caddies still sitting in the main living room. But I just wanted to show you guys what she looks like, what Doodle's hair can look like. Now the other two are totally different than what Roxy was when they were babies. And on the next videos I do on them, I'll tell about that. So stay tuned for the pictures I'm going to post of Roxy as she grew up. This was Roxy when she was still at her breeders. She was probably 2-3 weeks old, I'm not sure, but it was before she came home with us. She had a little heart shape in her curls on her forehead. She's so cute. And here she is for her first vet visit. She was ready to go. And during potty breaks, and around the same age, just playing, you get the idea. Just young puppy pictures. Look at that hair. Truly was like a lion. Still, she was young enough to take a bath in one side of my kitchen sink, which is crazy. Look how tiny. I'd like to see me do that now. Just a side note here, you will never find a better dog than a Doodle, in my opinion. They're great dogs. I'm trying my best to keep these pictures in sequence. There's a newborn, a picture again. There she is, one of those in the litter. That's her mom. There she is, all by herself. And there she is at her breeders still. And here she is at home again playing. About 4 months old right there. There we are when we went out west to Arizona. And I don't know what year that was, but that's her hair as she grew. She got long-legged and her hair got curlier and curlier. And she's pretty much a mature adult in that picture. And I gave her some horrible haircuts while I was learning how to groom, I will admit. But she's there talking. I don't think I've got the video where you can hear her, but she'd say, "Why wub you? Why wub you?" And she still does that to this day, and so does Paris. There she is one day. I'm sure she's a few months old there. I just kept taking pictures of her. There she is. She's not full grown there. Now she is there. That's a recent picture. There's her big smile she likes to do. There she is after I learned to groom her. That's not been too long ago either. I wanted to show you at the end. That's a full-grown Doodle hair that started out looking like Roxy did when she started out. Her mom, you can see if you go back, her mom has got fairly straighter hair, but long hair. And there she is, all groomed. Roxy 2024. Anyway, there's Ton and Roxy. Roxy was 3-4 months old, maybe, there. And Ton was my little English bulldog I had, and he passed away a year or so ago, a couple years ago. And then here's Roxy when she was born with her mom, Honey. That's how Honey's hair looked. She was real, like wavy in places and had straight hair on top of her head. And she's a beautiful Doodle. There's the whole litter. There's Honey again. They always keep her hair real long. I think she's retired now from breeding, but she's a service dog at some type of an orphanage or a shelter somewhere. There she is when she was still at the breeder, and there she is when she came home one of the days that she was playing out in the yard. That's how her hair looked, but she turned so curly, as you can see. see.
Yay.
This is full grown, just groomed Roxy. That's how her hair looks now that she's grown and 5 years old. I'm so blessed to own this beautiful, beautiful dog that has the best temperament in the world. All you doodle haters are absolutely crazy, in my opinion. Have a good day. Bye.